Hey guys, it's the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar and welcome to Get Curried. Well, in this very special lockdown series where you and I are in this, of course, global pandemic, and in this lockdown, I thought I'll show you quick, simple and easy recipes. Well, I always try and show you quick, simple and easy recipes, but this time it's absolutely simple. I'm showing you spaghetti in spinach sauce. Well, I've been really lucky to have spaghetti in the kitchen. Well, if not, you can make your own pastas. Well, in that case, you can actually use any pasta. You can use a fusilli, you can use a farfalle, you can use penne, so much. You can use a ravioli, so many things. Yeah. What's important is to see how to make a very quick and simple spinach sauce, absolutely desi style. Let's begin. What you need to begin with is a little bit of a pre-prep. When I say little bit, I actually mean very little pre-prep. The first thing is to blanch or boil the pasta the way you like it, right? Now, the packet generally of every pasta tells you how many minutes to boil it for. But we make a desi style pasta and we like to kind of go a little over and above the time. So when the packet says 8 minutes, if you want to make a desi pasta, then you go for 12 minutes. Remember that? Because what's written on the packet is a very typical time, and that is to make the pasta al dente. Now, al dente is a very typical Italian terminology which means to the bite. So remember that, overboil it a little and keep a little water aside. That's called the boiling stock or the blanching stock or the pasta water. Keep that aside because that is going to help us with the starch. But this pasta already has some refined flour, so the starch is immaterial. You can also use some vegetable stock or water. The next thing that you need to do is blanch the spinach and keep it ready. And now let's head to the kitchen and see what needs to be done. First things first, we need to take the boiled spinach or the blanched spinach, drain the water out and add this into the mixie jar. Now this is the smallest mixie jar that I have, and we need to run this into a nice and smooth paste. Well, I'm going to spike this up. I'm going to make it absolutely desi style. So I'm adding in 2 green chilies because I kind of like it spicy. And to this, I'm adding in 2 cloves of garlic. Now, without addition of water, we need to cover this and grind this into a fine and smooth paste. The spinach paste is done and ready. And that's how it looks now. Well, it has got a little bit of pungency because, of course, you can feel it at the end of your throat. The moment you open the cover of the grinder, you will feel a little bit of a heat, and that's exactly what you're looking at, because all of this is going to get diluted with butter, with refined flour and the spaghetti or the pasta that we're going to begin with. The next thing is to heat a pan on high flame. To this, I'm going to add in a tablespoon of salted butter. And while this is just about to melt, we're going to add in refined flour or maida. Now this is going to work as a wonderful thickener. Mix all of this together, and as the butter keeps melting, it'll all become nice and liquid, and that's when you'll start seeing that the flour just kind of begins to turn toasty, and that's what you're looking at. Well, this is a very traditional French method of making sauces, and the sauce that I am actually making for you today is a velouté. Now, velouté is a combination of butter and flour to begin with, and in a velouté, instead of milk that we add in a bechamel or a white sauce, we're going to add in chicken stock or water. Because what I've not told you so far is that the spinach spaghetti also is going to have chicken. Now I have to come a little closer and have a look. The flour has just kind of begun to cook, and that's what you're looking at. The kitchen has a nice nutty aroma. At this stage, we're going to add in either water or stock. Little at a time, not too much. Just add in like 1/4 of a cup. Mix this. You add little water or little stock at a time to ensure that this becomes nice and paste-like and absolutely lump free. And once it hits this stage, you add in more of the water or the stock, whatever you have. Stir this well till it becomes nice and lump free, and only once that happens, we add in the spinach puree. Now if you see, the sauce is actually lighter. If you make a bechamel, it becomes extremely heavy because with the addition of milk or any dairy, it becomes heavy. So this is going to remain a little lighter, and that's what we are looking at. At this stage, we're going to add in the spinach puree that we have made. It's going to be absolutely desi style because it has chilies and garlic. Let's stir this well, and that's where you get a wonderful spinach velouté. Now here's a little trick for you. If you are looking at making a soup out of this, what you need to do is add in some vegetable stock or chicken stock or water at this stage and make it soupy in consistency. Nevertheless, we are going to add in spinach and some chicken and convert this into a pasta. So here are two recipes for you in one. At this stage, we're going to add in the chicken dices. Now these are chicken boneless breast, which are cut into dices. To this, I'm going to add in black pepper and some salt. Now remember the fact that spinach already has some natural salts. Chances are that it may get over salty. Also, we'd used salted butter. So salt with absolute care. Stir this well and allow the chicken to cook. And one more ingredient which I have in my kitchen garden, and that is fresh basil. Nevertheless, you can either use fresh, dried or mixed herbs that you get in the store. Just stir them up and add them in. I'm also going to add in just a little touch of water and allow this to bubble on high flame till the chicken is kind of cooked and ready. The sauce is bubbling to glory, and if you see, the chicken is also well cooked. Let's add in the spaghetti that is blanched and ready. Well, I personally do not like adding oil because I think that kind of clumps in the pasta and kind of ensures that the sauce does not get into the pasta. So I like to reserve it in a little bit of the pasta water itself, but nevertheless, it's a complete personal call and choice. Allow this to simmer for another 2 minutes, and with this, our spinach sauce with chicken spaghetti, of course, is done and ready. With this, a spaghetti in spinach sauce with chicken is done and ready. What I have done is garnish this with a little bit of tomatoes. Well, if you can lay your hands on cherry tomatoes, well, it becomes fantastic, but our desi tomatoes will do no harm. Garnish this with a little bit of fresh herbs. It could be coriander, it could be mint. In my case, I've used basil. If you have cheese in the house, well, that takes it to a complete different level. On that note, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Get Curried, and for more such recipes, stay tuned.